This is the Osmo 360, and it's going to replace action cameras for filmmakers and a lot of content creators. Let me show you why. So with the Osmo 360, the big feature that caught my eye is the fact that this is the first 360 camera that has 10-bit log video, which is really important because with that, we can now use this to match to not only other cameras in the DJI ecosystem, but other cameras in general. You really need 10-bit log video in order to do that. So I can use this with my Sony, my Blackmagic, Red, etc., where you couldn't really do that with 360 cameras before. And for filmmakers and content creators that shoot on a variety of different cameras or are already invested in DJI's ecosystem, this camera ticks off most of the boxes for us. And that's why I wanted to put it through its paces, testing out the 8K 360 modes and also the 5K single lens mode, because I have a feeling after testing this camera that filmmakers are going to be a lot happier with this as their one and only action cam versus bringing something like a GoPro or even something like DJI's Action 5 Pro. So while we're here at the famous statue in Fort Lauderdale, I figured might as well compare the 5K mode in the Osmo 360 compared to the 4K mode in the Action 5 Pro. Now, both of them are de-warped and both of them have the maximum amount of stabilization on. And I have the Osmo 360 here on my left and the Action 5 Pro here on my right. So I'm just slowly moving around while I'm filming myself. I don't have the direct sun on me, but it is maybe about 45 minutes after sunrise. And so I just want to see how these look when I'm literally holding them next to each other in their maximum, I guess, image quality in the single lens mode on both cameras. So here is the DJI 360 in all of its glory. You have the front here with the confirmation light right here. You have a few buttons. There's a power button here on the side. You have the record button, menu button right here, and then of course the screen. The ability to reframe your shots in post. Really simple, especially for a brand new green 360 owner like myself who's never used these cameras before. It has opened the doors to get all these kinds of incredible shots that really until now were only reserved for high-end productions. Now I get it. This is a 360 camera that's $550. It's not, a $50,000 Arri Alexa on a crazy rig. But the fact that we can get very similar shots on a much lower budget is insane. And that's why I believe for filmmakers and some content creators who are looking to get this kind of video in their YouTube videos, this is going to open up incredible avenues of video production. And that's why I wanted to do this kind of first impression, because I haven't had this camera long enough to give you my full impressions of it long term. I'll be doing a long-term review, so make sure to stay tuned to the channel for that. But I wanted to show you what some of the footage comes out looking like and why this opens up avenues for filmmakers, content creators to get cool, unique, different looking footage. I mean, I'm filming this thing from my bike in front of me, like somebody's in front of me filming. The thing is taking out the selfie stick. It's pretty incredible. I'm shooting pretty much everything in 8K 24p. I messed around with 8K 60. However, the shots didn't come out that great. At least in my opinion, they didn't, because I updated the firmware and it brought me off of D-Log into the normal colored mode. And I think the D-Log color profile, you just get much better looking images out of it in D-Log and color grading it yourself than in the normal color profile.
So what did you think of the footage? Let me know that, and if you have any questions in the comments below.
And until next time, my name's Jeff Fagien. I'll catch y'all in the next video.